Do you like video games but don't have any friends to talk to about them? Hey, I'm Chris from New Game Club, and I made a podcast, so I have people who are contractually obligated to talk to me about video games. So you too can also be contractually obligated if you listen along. Um, so here are some of the people who've signed my contract. Berenice
Hi.
and Sarah.
Hello.
And we've done this before because we needed a little extra time. And Sarah's going to be out of town, and I don't want to rush editing. So we're going to do it again. Did it with Tiff and Alfredo. So I'm going to essentially sort of interview you guys about your gaming histories. Just regular stuff like your body count and
Hey.
all the places you've been.
That wasn't in that contract we signed.
Anything you've picked up along the way. Because I've already done this, I don't think I want to get too in depth. But just as a rough thing, like I guess get to know you sort of deal. I've been playing games since I was I want to say 5. I grew up on Zelda, JRPGs. I went towards shooters. I tend to avoid PvP games typically. I'm starting to branch out into them depending on the game. But typically I'll not go for games where you have to deal with other humans. That's a really brief history. So Bette, I know you didn't play a lot, too much. What did you grow up with?
So I am a middle child and I grew up with an older brother. So my older brother used to play a lot more than I did. I was more of I would watch him play as well as with, my cousins when we would go over to their house. So I would watch Sarah and her brothers play video games. So yeah, I want to say I probably remember playing Pokemon. And I think that's really the only game that I finished on my own.
Do you remember which one?
It was Pokemon Sapphire. That's the one I remember playing. And then I think my older brother gave the game to Sarah's brother, and then I just didn't play again.
Never saw it again.
I think my brother gave the Sapphire game to Oscar. And I was so mad because I had just finished. And yeah, that's what I remember. We would play here and there.
I kind of missed the Pokemon train. So I'm old enough that people were playing it on Game Boy.
Yeah.
Pocket. And I remember, and I think I said this before, so I probably shouldn't say it again. But I remember even going to my friends that would be playing it, and then I'd be like, "Oh, Pokemon, are you winning? What is this? I've never heard of this." And then it'd be like, "It's not really a game that you win." Every single person would always say that, and I'm like, looking back, it most fucking certainly is a game you win or lose.
Yep.
It's a game explicitly about winning.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I kind of missed the trend because it came out and I didn't have a Game Boy until 2000, 2001. Yeah, it was 9/11, and then I got a Game Boy. That's the only thing that happened that year.
And then you forgot what happened.
And the rest of it's kind of a blur,
Dang.
Yeah. What about you, Sarah?
So I am the second oldest. My older brother, he played games before me, but I think I started playing when I was 5 or 6, same as you, Chris. We had a Nintendo, so it was a lot of Contra, it was Mario, and then we had a Super Nintendo and more Mario. I think the one I remember the most is the one where you're playing as Luigi and Mario's missing. And so that game where it takes you through all the history, it was a pain in the ass. Contra was one that we played a lot too. We always did the 2-player thing. I can never beat it on my own. Playing it solo was a pain in the ass. But then we got
the code.
No, I don't remember it. I mean, this
is elite gaming knowledge. You don't remember the Contra code?
No.
Or Konami code, I guess. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start.
I don't remember that. I mean, like, it was probably cheats for one of the other games where it was always like up, down, left, right. But then we got like a PS1 and then a PS2 and then just all
Mm-hmm.
the way up to a PS5. We did all the consoles.
All
Younger
of them?
brother. So we did like all the PlayStation. We didn't
Mm-hmm.
have an Xbox
Did you have
until
a N64?
no, we didn't. So when we went over to our cousin's house, they did have an N64. And so over there, like we played 007, like a bunch of those other games.
Mm-hmm.
I think they also had the Sega Dreamcast. So we did all that stuff, and
You guys
then
got money.
oh yeah, yeah, it's no, and
Yeah,
I
then
mean,
I remember they would get like the rock band and
oh
shit.
bitch, Rock Band was so much fun.
yeah, Rock Band's dope.
But
Yeah.
it was all like because our parents were, oh well, if you get good grades, if you do good in school, that was kind of like our motivation because then we would get
Mm-hmm.
a new game, and so that's basically just how it went.
Our motivation was like get good grades because you have to, or I had to because I'm the oldest in my siblings. So it was always you need to get good grades so that they can follow your example, and that was it. That was my motivation. Or when it was the chores and it was like, oh, do this and we'll give you money, and then I do
Hmm.
it. And they're like, okay, I'm like, okay, where's my money? And
I
then
know.
they're like, oh, you did that because it's your responsibility because you're the oldest and you're supposed to do what we tell you.
Hmm. No,
No
and then
money.
we always needed to have
Oh.
some outdoor playing time before we actually played video games. So video games was always like at the end of the day.
Yeah, I remember those days. But I don't think it was mandatory. Just when I was really young, like back in like I remember having I don't think I had it. Someone had it and I probably stole it, honestly. The little Pikachu Tamagotchi thing.
Oh yes,
Uh-huh.
Tamagotchis. Yeah, I love those.
I had that. I remember so that when I was that age, that was the stay outside and don't come inside for the next 6 hours
Hmm.
age. Um so anything else that was notable? Like what's like a core memory game for you guys? Growing up at least.
For me, I would say it was probably
Like what's like
Contra
Contra?
because that one was just a pain in the ass.
Do you have anything? Was it just Pokemon Beta?
I don't remember how old I was, but I ended up getting a Nintendo DS, like the OG, like the blue
The
one, the
big ass
thick
one.
one.
The big ass clamshell,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I still have it actually. I had given it to one of our cousins and I was like, "Hey, I kind of want that back," but it was our it they I don't know what happened, but they ended up breaking like the top of it. And so
Mm.
it still
Yeah.
works and I have it now. But I remember getting Princess Peach and I don't have this game, but I remember playing it and I kind of want to get it, but it's still like $50. And but yeah, but I remember playing that. My brother would play San Andreas, so I remember kind of like he would when he would let me play, I would go ahead and drive around and stuff and run over people and try to hide out. But he had that. He also had an Xbox and the what was it? The GameCube. The GameCube. I remember playing that. That was
Oh
fun.
yeah. Hmm.
So he had the
Super Mario
GameCube, and
Sunshine. Very good.
yeah, no, for sure.
Sunshine. It doesn't honestly, I have it. There's like a collection thing on the Switch. I went back and you can play them. It is
Hmm.
good, but it's also not good. It's just some things of it that it's just a weird, frustrating Nintendo choice, but it's solid. And same thing
Hmm.
with Mario 64. Solid, good game. The introduction of 2D games into 3D games for most people. And then but it's just again, it's old. It's not it doesn't there's the parts of it that don't hold up great.
Hmm.
Um so when I met Bede, your whole thing was Left for Dead. And I think I talked mad shit because for me, that's an older game. I've gone through my Left for Dead phase as we all do growing up. So for me, I was like, "Why are you playing this old ass game? Like it's like the best game in
There's
the
a hater
world."
over here.
I know.
It's a good game. I'm not saying it's not a good game. It's a classic for a reason. For me, I didn't realize that it was so more recent for you. I guess.
So we grew up with a PC, but we would play kind of like those. We would go on a random website and you played games through there.
The
Oh,
Flash
So I
Flash
didn't.
games.
games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, flash games. So I want to say I didn't get a Steam account till I was, I think, a freshman in college. And so what my cousins and I would do, with Sarah and her sister and our other cousin Amy, is we would hang out and we would start playing Left 4 Dead 2 because I had a laptop. That was the only game that was
It's the
probably,
only thing that would run.
yeah, at that
That
point.
I mean, yeah, that's what's crazy. Like, there's a lot of shit that happens in that game. But it's old enough that it just kind of works on everything. I feel so.
Yeah,
It's
so
it was
it
it's a good go to for sure.
Yeah, so it was like one of the probably the only games that I had at that time. But I think it was more so because I believe my brother had it on one of his systems, and it was just so much fun. I was just like, oh yeah, let's play, and it just worked for all of us. So we like mastered each map and whatnot.
Yeah,
And so
we
yeah,
became
Chris,
pros after playing
yeah,
it for
exactly. Like
so
we already
long.
knew, yeah, like we already knew where to go
Which
and
again,
whatnot.
it is a good game, solid game. I know the maps. It's a game that I've showed multiple people. Like, oh, you never played? Let's play it all the way through, and then we just play the whole game through. We played it on hard mode, or it's advanced. I think it is on that one. Never got around to realism. I think we tried realism once and got our shit wrecked. Did you guys ever do realism?
Maybe not. I don't think we
Realism,
did.
I think I want to say there might be more zombies. You can only kill them with headshots. And there's no highlighting through walls, so you don't know where your friends are. Like if they're behind a wall and they're down somewhere, they're not highlighted in any way.
Did you do
Uh,
those extra maps? What were they called, Pen? The Chernobyl ones? The
Yes,
modded
that sounds like
yes,
ones?
mods.
yeah, I
Yeah, it was
remember.
all mods.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only played a couple modded ones, and then I'm not like a modding person because I'm afraid I'm gonna break something. But then Steam Workshop, it makes it really really easy for Left 4 Dead, and then I fucked up my Left 4 Dead. All the zombies are Baby Mario and like the dirty bubble.
Mm-hmm.
The guns is like a weed cigarette.
That
Um,
was a good video that you guys made.
back in the redacted YouTube days. Um, so I guess with that, what do you guys play now? Like, what's your genre?
So
I
I
know.
personally have gotten
Mhm.
into more of RPGs, like turn-based style games. It's something that I never really played before. It was more of
Mm.
just like adventure games, just like shoot 'em up or beat 'em up type of games. So like Divinity, Wasteland 3, Baldur's, all that stuff is what I really like now, and it's what I've been getting more into.
I kind of just assumed you were always a turn-based kind of person. You look like a turn-based person.
Well, well, I did like we did play Final Fantasy and all that, and
Mm.
I was never really as into it as I am now. Like it's more enjoyable now for some reason than it was back then.
That's crazy. I feel like I have memories of playing Final Fantasy VII before I knew how to like fully read. Um, what about you, Beta? Because I know you're so much lighter on the gamer scale, capital G. Um, you didn't really start, or like when we started hanging out. I think you had like 4 games on Steam,
Yep.
something like that. I've bought you some. We played a lot of like
hmm
random co-op things. But what's your what do you like? Like what works for you? I guess.
Yeah, I guess like you said, I'm not the biggest gamer, so I tend to lean towards things more like Stardew. I really like Stardew. It's kind of whack, obviously, for other big time gamers, but I like Stardew.
You know, I had that kind of shitty attitude when I was not even that much younger, like maybe 10 years ago, about like oh that's not a real game because it's a game on your phone or because it's not
Mm-hmm.
like a oh like it's an easy like relaxed game like it's not real, but it's like
hmm
I don't know, it's a game like someone made it and you're still putting time into it like which is weird because even before that I grew up with Harvest Moon and I fucking love Harvest Moon. Um, I can't remember what, but it was like a phone game or something that I was talking shit about. And it was like looking back, like I don't know, it's such a I feel like a hobby that not a lot of people weirdly are into. Like it feels like a lot of people play games, but at the same time, it doesn't. Like for example, I don't have a lot of people to talk about, talk games about. Um, so it's weird to gatekeep or have this weird elitism for like just because a game doesn't meet your personal standards for how hard
Hmm.
or engaging a game should be. So I love Stardew. Stardew's great. I
Even
wouldn't
easy
say it's like.
games.
Mhm.
Oh, I was gonna say even easy games like Chuzzle. Chuzzle is like really chill. Have you guys ever played it?
Never even heard of it.
Mm-mm.
So,
No.
if you look it up on Steam, you play as like these little fuzzballs, and so the point is to align them and like get the same color together, and then they just pop. So you can do that
Ooh.
continuously, and it's just a chill game. I mean, it's something I love playing every now and then when I just want to kill time, but it's just very relaxing.
Me now because I have like a system. I'm probably undiagnosed ADHD, but I have
I
a I
think
have
we
a
can tell.
I have a, I tend to have a system where I need to always have something kind of engaging me, so I'm always playing like a couple different games at any given time. But like there's always like a chill like not high engaging game for sure that I'd like to have in my rotation. I lost track of what we were talking about.
Oh no.
Chill games. Chill games.
Yeah. So you said Stardew.
Stardew, obviously we started playing Monster Hunter.
That's like the first game I showed you, which again I'm still impressed by because like it's real. I've showed a lot of different people Monster Hunter. Basically, of like maybe let's see, like maybe 8 different people I've tried to show Monster Hunter to. Only 2 of them have ever gotten into it, not counting you. It's just
Dang.
it's just a hard game to get people into because there's just so much shit. Um, Granted, I think it was Rise, Monster Hunter Rise that we got into, which is that's
Mm-hmm.
when they started to tone down some of the extra stuff. But yeah, I'm still surprised that it worked for you and then you were down because I do like a challenger game. I like a game that challenges me. I tend to shy away from easier games unless I'm in that mood. Um, I like a game to be frustrating, kind of.
Frustrating like Silent Hill. Silent Hill is another memory from when we were growing up, especially
Mm.
the first one. When you're in that area, well, for me specifically, it was in that where you had the piano puzzle. And like,
Oh
I
yeah,
think I kind of raged at that point. But yeah,
the
games
only
like
thing
that.
the only thing I remember about that is like the whole like fuck I don't know how to play piano. I don't know notes. Like how am I
Mm.
supposed to know this? And that's it. And even that I think was mostly vicariously because for me it was my uncle who would play games and I would watch him play. Um, and I didn't realize it, but he's big on like games being easy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had all the strategy books. He had Game Shark, Game Genie, all of it. Uh, and but I hit a point. I forgot what age I was, but I was just like, "Well, how am I playing this game, or am I reading a book that tells me how to play this game?" So
Hmm.
I kind of dropped that and started leaning towards games that are challenging. Um, so is there a game that you guys would want to show? Because basically, the point of the podcast is like, here's a thing I like. Let's all do it and talk about it. Is there a game like that for you that like you just want to show people and then maybe don't really have a good chance to?
Mm, I would say Ocarina of Time for Zelda, but I feel like that is known.
That's the thing. I can almost guarantee Beta hasn't played it.
Mm-mm.
You've never played it? How about Twilight Princess? How about any of the Zeldas?
I haven't played Twilight Princess. I know I'm a big Zelda person too, which is crazy.
He
I played.
is.
I made a point to play every single Game Boy Zelda. Every Zelda that was on a handheld, I played it.
Uh huh.
Except for I think the only one is Spirit Tracks.
A Spirit Tracks. So I think my sister has that one, and I have played that one. Another good one. But Wind
Never.
Waker is probably like right. So in terms of my favorite Zeldas,
Mhm.
it's Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker. They're like right there, and maybe Twilight is a very close second.
Have you played the Breath of the Wilds?
Yes, so I beat the first one like twice. I
I
haven't
beat
beat
it
the
like four
second one
times.
yet. I haven't beat the second one yet.
It's so good. It. I feel like it loses a little bit of its magic. Because for me, at least, my favorite thing about video games is discovery. I guess
Hmm.
it's just finding things and learning things. Like Subnautica, if you guys have ever touched on that,
I've heard of it, never played it.
so good. But so much of it is just like exploring. Like you're not really given direction. You're just finding things. I mean, it's a survival. Like that's not necessarily a new thing, but there's like a greater mystery that kind of unfolds.
Hmm.
Um, which is again why I got away from like the strategy guide thing. Um, so for Zelda, like everything was just so, and it was so different from every other Zelda. It was just like I was just like, oh my god, I was like seeing for the first time.
Yes, it's open world. Like it's not isometric. Is that the word for it? It's
I
not
say
linear. It's not linear.
top down
Um,
linear, yeah.
yeah. So in Breath of the Wild, like you can go and fight the main boss like as soon as you start the game. So it's completely different from the
Mm.
original ones.
I mean, even then, probably one of my favorite games. There's still things I complain about, but definitely very good. Um, Tears of the Kingdom is very good. It makes me feel kind of stupid though,
Yeah.
Loki, because like on Reddit, there's people like engineering fucking robot mechs and
Hmm.
laser machines, and I'm just like, I can't make a fucking car.
Yeah, I love the fact that you can use the Switch to solve puzzles.
Mhm.
Um, what's that called?
The
Forgot
gyro.
the word. Yes, the gyro. You can use that to balance things. You can use it to like roll the ball into the hole. So it's like I love the puzzles in there.
Mhm. I love that. There's obviously a way they want you to solve the puzzle, but it's all physics. So if you can
Hmm.
figure out how to do it without doing it, and you could just break it, you're fully welcome to do it.
Yeah. Have you
Um,
played Skyward Sword?
mm-mm. Yeah, so that kind of GameCube Wii era of Zeldas, those are the ones I missed.
I have it. I don't think I've beat it, so I need to go back and play that again.
And they've remade it too for the
Dang.
Switch,
Hmm.
motion controls and all. It's been on my list, but Nintendo games never go down in price, so I'm just kind of waiting for. I don't know what because it's not going to go down in price. Um, so yeah, you don't really have a game like that, Beta, because you haven't had too many games outside of the ones we've already played, huh?
Yeah, no, not that I can think of.
Or
Probably like really.
even the games we have played. Is there anything that you'd want to
What about
that
Nintendo? Because that was another good one we used to play.
Ah, yes, I remember that. I remember that. I had a beagle, and I remember we were out with my aunt, and I had my game with me, and then I got in the car, and I just couldn't find my little game
Get
cartilage.
lost in
So
the car?
I don't think I lost the game in the car. I think when I was out and about with my mom and my aunt, I lost the game, and
Oh,
so
boo
that's
hoo.
did
that's
you
haunted me forever.
did you take the cart out of the DS for some reason?
No, I had it with me because
Oh,
so
you just it's just not gonna walk with my dog.
yeah, no, so at the time with the Nintendo DS you were able to like get like a little bag to strap it on you. So
Hmm.
Mm,
I don't know if maybe at the time I had pulled it out to play for a little bit and it must have just slid out, but I lost it and I it's been haunting me since.
that
A
could be.
dog it left. So one thing with Nintendogs is like I played it and then I stopped playing it for a long time. And when I actually went back to it, the dog I had fleas. It was ready to run
Oh,
away. Yeah, like actually time passes in the game when you're not
Yeah,
there
I
to
remember
take care
that.
of them.
dang.
Yeah, and then the dog's all hungry and
Mm-hmm.
emaciated.
All sad.
Yeah.
Fucking CPS comes by.
I think for me, just because it's a game that I didn't get to finish, but I was so close, it was the Princess Peach game. I think that one would be really fun to at least for me, I think, to go back and replay because I was so close, and I think I started getting these games when I was maybe a little too young to really know how to play them.
Mm.
But I didn't get to finish it, and this was one of the games that I gave to our other cousin that I think she just lost it. And
Was
since
it
then
Amy?
yes.
Well, yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, shout out to Amy if she's listening, but
Amy,
she but
Amy, the
she
game loser.
yeah, so which is so funny because she's another cousin that's like
She's a no
super
life.
huge in
Like,
gaming.
yeah, she
Yeah,
loves
she's a
gaming.
super she loves gaming, so you should definitely have her on the pod next time. But yeah, no, she I gave her these games. I don't know what happened, and yeah,
Honestly, it's just
long
like that.
gone.
My
Yeah.
sister forgot her whole ass DS on a bus one time. Gone
Dang.
for all of
Like
eternity.
the
Gone
original
forever.
DS?
I think it was the OG. Just gone.
That's
Ah,
crazy.
giving expensive toys to youth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something
I
I
would
wish
never
I
literally.
do it
still
now.
had was the fat PS2. Like the one with the
Mm,
Blu-ray. Because there's so
Ooh.
many good games on that.
PS2 didn't have Blu-ray. That wasn't until PS3 they put Blu-ray.
PS3? Yeah, then the PS3. But there was the fat PS2 was better than the slim one.
Oh yeah, because the fans they had more tech in there. But yeah, I still have a PS3, and I'm scared to play it because it's so old.
Mm-hmm.
Um, not crazy old. I've had it for like 10 years. Um, but I'm like I want to play it, but I also don't want to
You
kill
want to
it.
burn it out?
Yeah, so
For
I don't play
reals.
it too much. I guess for me, again, I've talked about it before, so we'll get too into it. I want to play Bioshock. That's one of my favorite games. I know Beta hasn't played it, or one of those games I try to get her to play, and I think she was more in like a Left 4 Dead headspace, and she was kind of spray and praying when you're meant to count your shots a little bit more because it's more of a classic shooter game. Um, boomer shooter, I think they call it. No, I wouldn't say Bioshock's a boomer shooter, but it's probably more in that line that it is like throw your ammo away kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give you a ton, at least not in the beginning. Have you ever played Bioshock, Sarah?
No, I've never played it.
Really? It's so good.
I like the
Um,
atmosphere of it, but for some reason I never really got into it.
that's my biggest thing is the atmospheric, or what's the word? Like environmental storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Like just looking at stuff like tells a story about things, and then you find like the little tapes, and then the person says something, but like within the tape, it's the story. So it's like a present story of what's happening now, and the story of what happened before you got here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I definitely though a game if you played at the wrong age, is not good. It's it's low key like super political. Um, so that's good. Metal Gear. You guys ever?
My brothers are very into Metal Gear. For a while, it just confused me because you're in different timelines. Like the first one, you're like in the 60s, and the third one, you're like back in time again. So
So, so
that the
it
whole timeline just confused me.
by
And then your
release
big
date,
boss, yeah.
it's the first two games were on. I believe it's the MSX. Those were like in the 80s. Is when they take place. The first game on PlayStation 1, Metal Gear Solid. It takes place like in the 90s, early 2000s. And then the second game is a bit right after that. The third game is a flashback to like the 60s.
Mm.
And then the fourth game is a flash back to like 2000 something. And that's supposed to be like the last game of the series. And then the fifth one is back to that flashback, a continuation from that.
Yeah, just
And
you
then
explaining that, I'm not gonna play it.
You ruined it.
and and then there's another one that's not connected but still fun to play where you play in the future and you play as one of the off characters, and you have a sword and you could cut basically everything in half.
And then he does cartwheels naked.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes, yeah,
that
I
is the
know what
thing
you're
that
talking about.
happens.
Jesus.
um Games I grew up with, I have all of them on various PC and my PlayStation and all. I found out they've redone it on Steam, so you can play it on Steam. I heard they're planning on putting four on PC, or at least remastering four. Which four, because it came out on the PS3, which was already really hard to code for. And also the game is very, very specifically PlayStation 3 like things. Like there was a lot of they didn't call it gyro. They call it six axis, axis.
Mm-hmm.
The controller had its own thing, so there was so much PlayStation 3 specific shit that people, I think, even have trouble. What's it called? New emulating.
Mm.
Um, Metal Gear 4. So I've been wanting to play it, but I want Beta to play it, but I also want Tiff to play it. And Alfredo, because I've been telling Alfredo about Metal Gear since 4, because Metal Gear does some wild shit
Yeah.
outside of everything. Like I think the first game you have to. There's a part where you have to look on the back of the CD case to get information about playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
remember all that shit with
Mhm.
my older brother. Like he played it, I would watch him play it, and it would just confuse me.
It is confusing, and there's definitely parts that are, I would say, unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
Probably one of my favorite series is like up there with Zelda and like Monster Hunter, like games I grew up with. I can't stop talking about it. I play every. It's been maybe 5 years, but every few years I'll replay the whole thing, all the way through. I kind of feel like I'm still deciding if I want us to play it chronologically or by release date.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I mean, it's the same thing with like Star Wars. Like, if you watch Star Wars in the wrong order, you kind of lose a lot of the,
Context.
well, not just like the drama, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you watch the original trilogy and then you go or not original, if you
If you
watch
watch
the
the new ones.
if you watch the prequels and then go back to the trilogy, because technically that's the order. You lose the whole like Luke, I am your father thing
Mm-hmm.
because spoilers. Spoilers for a very old popular movie. You lose that because now you watch the prequels, you know he's the dad already.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure out what's the best way for us to go about it. There's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of convoluted stuff. There's a lot of dumb names. There's a guy named Fat Man.
There's the whole
Uh,
thing with what's his name? Where he electrocutes you and then he grabs you by the balls and he's like, "Oh, you're not who you are."
oh, the
Oh
president
shit.
of the United States.
No,
Oh no, you're talking about
no,
Logan.
yeah, no, in Metal Gear.
No, there's a part where the president grabs your crotch
Mm.
in Metal Gear 2.
Well, not that.
It's
It's in the third game.
because he thinks you're a lady, so he grabs your crotch.
Dang.
Because he's like, "Oh, you're a lady? Let me fucking assault you right now, person who's rescuing me." No, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so there's always a thing. Every game has like a torture scene. There's crotch grabbing is kind of another theme. Every again, I could talk about Metal Gear forever. Um, every game kind of has its thing. So the first game is about gene, because it's about genes and like passing that lineage on. The second game is meme, and this is before memes were a thing when Kojima came up with this. Which is the whole thing with memes is it's sort of like the DNA of an idea. Which like the memes we have now, like you see a meme change and information kind of changes. The
Mm-hmm.
whole thing with the game is that information, the DNA of an idea, and companies using memes essentially to control and affect people like politically, which is happening now. He
Mm-hmm.
predicted it back in like
Yep.
2000, 2001. That's enough, but I can keep going. Um,
And now we'll move on.
but now we'll move on. So we are currently playing Life is Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I thought we could talk about what we would do if the game were to be changed or remade to fix. I would say the writing is probably the weakest part. That being said, I also think the writing is intentional. Um, I think it's supposed to be cringe. I think if any of us looked back on anything we've said that far back, it would be really cringe.
Hmm.
I
Definitely.
I feel like that's part of it. I feel like it's artist intent is for you to play it and man, these kids are fucking goofy, but there's some
Mm-hmm.
stuff going on. And it offsets some of the stuff going on because it's like, well, there's a whole gun situation. Oh, but she said shaka bra.
Yeah.
And it kind of offsets that, I think. But at the same time, I also feel like it turned you guys off of it. Like if you guys were to just pick this up and the game had all the stuff it has in the beginning without all the extra mystery and stuff, you guys would
Mhm.
probably put the game down before you really got good.
Oh yeah, that was so. When we were talking about first playing the game, I was like, I don't know, because I've seen videos on it,
Mhm.
and after playing that just first episode, I was like, nah, the dialogue is kind of dumb. But
Yeah.
after like getting past that, now I'm kind of more into the story, and I'm
Hmm.
more intrigued by the mystery.
And I don't know if I want to say this now. I might cut this. I do feel it on top of the writing. I feel like it's hard, or the game doesn't hold up to replays, and it doesn't hold up to us scrutinizing it from all the different perspectives, from all our different like decisions. Um, because like I said, the first time I played it, I thought Chloe was great. The second time that we're playing it, and because we're having the different perspectives, I'm like, oh, Chloe kind of sucks because
Yeah.
she keeps wanting to blame me and wanting
Mm-hmm.
to, I guess, not hold her convictions. Um, but so yeah, it's a mixed bag for sure. But I think it's a good game. I think it's a game worth playing. I think you should play it once and then kind of just put it down and move on.
Walk
Yeah,
away.
that's how I feel about it.
But what would you guys? What would, I mean? What would you? Your opinion, I guess, on what you would change to make the writing not like that? Like, do you update the slang? Do you just try to get rid of slang altogether, or does that take away the character of the game?
I feel like getting rid of some of the slang or not putting so much as is in it, or not making, well, I feel like if you change Max a little bit and make her less awkward, it kind of takes away from her character because she
Yeah,
is like this socially awkward person. But I
Yeah.
feel like just cutting back on the slang a little bit will help future gamers maybe, if that was to change.
yeah. Because I think, especially as time goes on, it's just going to get more and more and more dated.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably where the worst of it is. I think. Like I feel like the writing's mostly fine, and then it's some random old slang,
Yeah.
which dates it. And I would say not even like, oh, that's you could like, okay, this is exactly when this game came out because of where the slang is.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't. I was thinking about it, like, how come other things aren't like that though? Like, what is it about Life is Strange that's specifically um
Cringy.
cringe?
I wonder if it's just because you're in a class setting, like you're in a college, everyone is young.
See, but
That's
that's like,
why like
look at
they say things like
back
that.
Back to the Future. Like that's a game specifically about going to the past.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like by definition dated, and it's double dated because it's them going to the past and because of when it came out in the first place. But I feel like when you watch that, it's fine. It's
Yeah, it's so
most
it is definitely not cringy as opposed to the Life is Strange.
or is it because it's so? I don't know. What's that movie we'll watch, better? The
Which
time
one?
travel murder horror movie.
Time travel murder?
I
Mm-hmm.
don't. Any more context?
I can't remember what the hell it's called.
Is it the show?
It's a movie. It's a girl. Her mom, and her mom's friends were like victims of like a murder spree, but like in the '90s. And then the girl, our
Oh, the one
character,
on
happens to.
Netflix.
Yeah, no, I think it's on Prime. It's like totally murder or something, because it's meant to be about the '90s.
So everyone has
Totally kill it.
scrunchies?
Yeah, there was scrunchies, the hairstyles, um,
Oh yeah,
cops
yeah,
not caring
totally
about
killer.
things. Was it the '90s or was it the '80s?
I think it was the 80s.
Yeah, 80s was scrunchies, 90s was more grunge.
1987.
Like that was
Yeah,
back
so
in.
that's scrunchies.
But how about something like that? Like when we're watching that, was there anything cringy? I'm thinking like, why is this one thing so specifically cringy when other things that take place in the past aren't as much, or at least don't feel like it? And for me, it is. I think the slang.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what do you do? Do you take the slang out, or does that take away the character?
I feel like if you take the slang out and then just have Max be awkward, it would. I think it'll help. Like you're not taking away from her awkwardness. She's still she got a little tism, but it won't be as cringy.
I mean, but or does that track though too? Because it's like she's using the slang and she uses it badly.
Mm-hmm.
Where at least even other characters are like, "Hey, that's not good. Don't
Yeah.
do that.
I
It's
mean, Chloe
cringe.
turns away from her sometimes.
It's it's cringing me now, in the present time, not even in the future."
Well, even in the new one I've seen in the reunion game,
Mhm.
Max is still cringy. So I think it's just her character. She's just hardwired to be cringy.
Dang. I haven't seen any of the
I've
new.
just seen some clips. I haven't seen
Yeah, I've
much
seen
either.
some clips on it.
I think we were still trying to decide if we were gonna play that part, which I feel like we should because we're already here. But Sarah is very
Play the
against
new
it.
games that have come out. You mean? See, that's the
Mm,
thing though too. Without getting into spoilers, I feel like, and again, it's a game about choices. You can reasonably assume there's going to be a choice at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Without getting into spoilers, I think no matter what you choose, I do feel like it's a solid ending for it in itself, and I kind of feel like continuing it kind of locks in some of the choices. 'Cause it's like, oh, like that thing can't happen because of a choice I made. So clearly, the choice I made is the wrong choice. So this is a different timeline, and it kind of like makes it solid for like sort of the game makes a choice for you in a sense
hmm This is
because
definitely different from like the Left 4 Dead series, where with Clementine and all that, where your choices do actually change the
Walking
outcome of
Dead.
certain. Yes, Walking Dead, where
Mm-hmm.
your actions actually do have consequences.
Never played it.
Never played it. I got it
I
on
haven't.
sale. I
It's
haven't
sitting
played
on my
it.
shelf right now. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard there was a bug too when that game first came out, where for whatever reason it wouldn't connect the choices, and then your game would just not basically not have a choice because it didn't connect it. Yeah, I think this game came out about the same time ish.
Maybe I have to look that up.
Walking Dead was 2012. This was 2015.
Hmm.
Life Strange.
Wow.
I mean, so it's a bit after, but definitely that era of like the Telltale games are fucking all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely flooded the market with those games. But they're starting to make a comeback too. There's a game called Dispatch. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
Yeah.
It is also like a choice kind of
No.
thing, but you're like I think you're a normal person in
Mm-hmm.
charge of like superhero choices things. Where you're like, I'm gonna send this superhero over here, this guy over here, and the relationships they all have, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a game I think Alfredo wanted to play. I want to get into that. But yeah, so you feel like this is Walking Dead has a better consequences for your actions.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you can cut off Clementine's leg or
Spoilers.
not. Oopsie. You can cut that out. But yeah, I feel like
Well,
the
spoilers for me
choice
in my brain. I'm gonna cut that
Yeah.
out.
I feel like the choices are better in the Telltale series of The Walking Dead.
To
Here,
be to be fair, there's a different level, I would think, of seriousness.
mm-hmm,
I mean, we are talking about like sexual assault and uh, people missing and stuff like that. Um, but also, I feel like every situation in a zombie medium is like a serious one where this is
mm-hmm.
like, I'm gonna water my plant. Oh, it died. So, is it just the setting?
Maybe just because it's in a school setting.
Well, I
That could
guess
also be why.
does The Walking Dead have the small things that you can do that make a difference,
Um,
or is every choice like a major choice?
I feel like every choice is a major choice because it can either turn characters against you or they can continue to like you and help you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an older game. Never played it. I'm down to pick it up.
We could do a series on that.
or play
Play
it
it.
again. I'm not picking it up because I have it. It's sitting behind me. Yeah, maybe that's something we could think about. Yeah, I think that's about it. Again, unless you guys have any other ideas, how would you make life if it was your Life is Strange? How would you change it? Other than it seems like the slang is like the biggest problem, or the thing that dates it the most. I feel like it's like listening to a song and it starts talking about like tapes, and it's like, all right, I know when this song came out.
I would also cut back on the indie music. It's just a little
Oh, God.
too indie for me.
I don't mind some of the music. I do feel like there needed to be someone there to make the music better or
Mhm.
make it thematically make it more sense.
And I would have liked more variation because Chloe is more punk rock
Yes,
and Max is very hippie. But when you're
Yeah.
at Chloe's house and you play her music, it doesn't feel very punk rock to me.
not really.
No.
No, there's like not enough snare, not enough
Yeah.
cymbal, nothing. Yeah, I think that's for sure the other thing that should be changed or would be changed if it was made today, I guess, or if we were in charge of making less cringe, better music. But yeah, that was New Game Club. Just had a chat, I guess. This is just a quick break because we're gonna need a little more time to play the game. We'll be finishing it pretty soon, actually. I think
Exciting.
by our release schedule, it's a month,
Mhm.
so pretty soon, within a month. I do want to play the DLC if you guys are down still. Because again, as far as when I first played it, that's all there was the main game and this DLC, which is called Before the Storm, and the whole game's about a storm. So I figure it's before everything and maybe explains some stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, so we'll get to that and we'll finish that up. And we'll see you guys next time. And I don't have a sign out for these bonus episodes yet.
Dang.
Until next time.
Yeah.
See you on the flip, Shaka, bruh.
Oh, no. Delete.
Bye.
Ruined it.
Goodbye.
Bye.